Hello there, I'm Codesterproduction. This is Mario Voice, and today I'm doing a rant on personal servers for Roblox. So, for those who don't know what personal servers are, they are basically a server that allows you and your friends to build together. They can be made public or private. You also have the ability to ban people from the server, which is pretty good, but there's also some downfall to it. Ever since Roblox came out with the new stamper tool, they've added things that have helped destroy personal servers. But the people who run Roblox, don't really care. They'll release a block and not really see the outcome of it, which is kind of sad because in the end, that object that they released could really be affecting servers and they wouldn't even know about it. So, right now, I'm going to be talking about some of the downfalls of the personal servers and the stamper tool. So inside the stamper tool, there are a bunch of preset blocks that you can use to build your creations, which is fun. But then they also put in deadly things. So Roblox is all about building and destroying, and lots of people just like to build. But when you put in these spikes and C4 and Tesla coils and stuff like that, it just ruins the fun on personal servers. And that's not really fun for anyone, actually. So basically, I'm just going to run you through some of the things that aren't the best that Roblox introduced into the Stamper tool. So the first one, of course, is C4. This came out really early in the production of the Stamper tool, and it's under an experimental block section. And basically, that means that it's being experimented on right now by Roblox to test out the effects because it does have an explosion radius and stuff like that. It can be configured, and the worst part is it can be wired to a lever. So it's bad because from a distance you can wire C4 and then from there copy it and spam it all around the inside of the map, and then you can just go to the outskirts of the map and explode it and nobody will know that it's you. So you can probably make bombs under the map people won't even know about until they actually saw them, and by the time they've done that, you've probably already detonated it and blown up the server. Luckily though, they have made a revert option in configure that allows you to go back to the previous map. But say if someone's building a really big creation and you have to revert the map, well, your tower may be half done by the time you rejoin the server because all the information from there will be reverted backwards into the like previous version of the map. So all the stuff that you just did that got destroyed, even though you can go back a little bit in time to the old version, you're still not going to be able to you have to recreate what you were building if you weren't finished it or you haven't saved it or anything like that, which is the downfall again to one of the things that Roblox has made. Another thing that they released that wasn't really proud of was the Tesla coil. So just like the C4, it can be wired and configured. And when I say configured, it means that you can use a tool that changes the settings of something, and from there they can just hit the Tesla coil and make it so it has a damage of 100%, so insta kill, and it has a range of X amount of blocks. So if someone was spawning into the game and the Tesla coils can destroy you, you can just put that right around the spawn and kill someone. So that's not too great because then people are going to start leaving your server. And yeah, so that wasn't the best thing that they ever released. And I know they thought it was going to be a cool idea for wirers and stuff like that, but it also kind of came around and bit them in the ass. So the third one that has been a major problem recently is the new water block they just came out with. And basically it's a physics block, which means it has movement inside of it. So it can transfer players and blocks, and it allows normal blocks to float. Not high scalability, but like your white blocks and all kinds of other different color blocks. They're all still going to float when attached to water. And that's the sad part of it. See, water can be used for swimming pools and if you want to make hot tubs and stuff like that. I understand, but people are taking it to the advantage of they can flood the entire map in a matter of 20 seconds, basically, by just High scalability blocks, which is what water is under, allows you so that you can hit a spot, drag it an X amount of blocks that like one way, then from there make it go up, then drag it another way, and you can make yourself an entire cube or square or whatever you want. And people took that to their advantage by making it so water can flood the entire server and crush every building in its path. And when buildings aren't made out of high scalability blocks, basically what happens is they get ripped out of their roots. And what I mean by this is the water destroys the foundation, and from there, the houses will start to float on the water because the water has buoyancy in it. So, Roblox physics has bets right there, and it's really starting to annoy a lot of game owners of personal servers because not only does it just ruin the ground and the surface, it also picks up houses and moves them, and depending on the force of the water, it can just drag them off the map like nothing. And that's the sad part about introducing these blocks into Roblox, because then they just ruin the personal servers and the whole point of them. And people are wasting their time. Well, the owners of the personal servers are wasting their time putting up these servers just to have them destroyed. And their possibly builders could be wearing out soon, and maybe they are tired of dealing with this, and they're tired of reverting back to an older version because some idiot just wants to get a kick out of it. So just from the pictures that you see right now, you can see lots of stuff. You can see help me build a city right there at the top with 11 players. It's in good shape, but if you look at the one underneath of it, there's a giant hole in it. So that obviously means that someone's been griefing the server and it's already saved. So going back to the older version that's right there in the picture, it's still going to be destroyed by them. And just from the pictures, you can see that some places are destroyed. Some places had to be, they had to be re-uploaded because someone destroyed them and had them cleaned of anything on the surface. Because look at this, green, 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 no buildings. No buildings, no buildings, no buildings. And all these servers have possibly been griefed by people who just want to get a kick out of it. And it's not fun for everyone at all. They just may get like a little kick out of it because they have no life and they like destroying it. But it's kind of sad that the Roblox community goes to that point just to get a little kick of fun out of it. And it just ruins everything for everyone. So this has been my rant on personal servers. I hope you like it. And thanks for watching.